They'll see you. Show yourself.
The suspect.
Look at that. Your plan worked. There's more buzz coming from Emma Child's organization than a nest of randy wasps.
That was quick.
Well, I may have sent everyone in Child's inner circle security footage of your little MI6 operation, just to speed things up a bit.
Is that really safe?
No, not really. But then you're a violent insurgent who runs around in a colourful mask punching mercenaries, stealing top-secret intelligence and driving through street cafes. Define safe.
Touché. So what now?
A small group is meeting with Emma Child in a parking garage. They've switched off the CCTV cameras, but if you connect me to the building's CTOS hub, I can switch them back on, because I'm very clever.
Then that's our move.
Begin searching.
Scanning.
It won't stop! Ah! My bloody ears!
Are required to present their optics to Albion personnel upon request. Thank you for your compliance.
What are you doing?
We have you now. Stop resisting.
Let go! You hurt- or get
Back
your
off.
hands me.
Keep out of this. Last warning.
That's gonna be hard to explain.
Why are you?
Albion vehicles in pursuit of lawbreakers can approach with little warning. Always be ready to clear the way.
Hey. Someone call 999!
Control to all units, possible hostiles near your location.
Monitoring for unusual activity.
And Prime Minister Dev Patel is even around to pretend to care. How do we go from a consumer paradise to a place of empty shelves and fighting for supplies? What turns around a plenty
Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over.
Market barriers? We protect everyone who comes on the podcast by keeping their identities. Here's veteran political reporting and the power behind shortages.
Target is long gone. Disengage. Over and out.
I mean, what was the first thing that happened when Britain sealed itself off? The first stuff that got stopped from coming in was fresh food. I mean, we could live without the fresh food. I mean, everyone's quality of life is instantly worse, but we could live without it. The most damaging part was when the radioactive isotope. Now, radioactive isotope, I think we use cancer hundreds of thousands of lives. Just by screening for cancer, let alone testing for cancer. That stuff has a half-life of 66 hours. As soon as those rules went up, there was just no time to bring it into the country, and that is when people started dying. And then the medicines. The thing is, there's loads of medicines that you just can't stockpile. There was a moment before it took place.
They probably weren't using it anyway.
Mental health drugs, because those drugs simply couldn't be stockpiled. We eventually found the same thing with foods that weren't produced in the UK. And the trouble with the UK was we don't produce our own food. We never have. For 100 years we produced under half of our own food. So as soon as those rules went out, we started having significant material problems. I mean, Britain always told itself that it was natural, right? That it, because it got through the war, that it could go through any kind of hardship. I mean, that wasn't really the case. People during the war were far more frightened. Now, what did we do? People don't want to go through that stuff. They would get before and they were scared. They went to the back. Same thing with all the countries. Where did you put it?
Here's Underground writer and analyst Alf. The politics of poverty.
I think what we've come to now is a realization that capitalism's essentially failed. I mean, the one key promise of capitalism that it makes to its surplus, that we will have plenty, and that for running society in this way, that people will have enough. And now, with these kind of huge shortages and everything, you're seeing that system collapse. It hasn't delivered on its primary promise. And I think we've really reached a situation where we have to do away with capitalism entirely. We're seeing a situation where there's shortages for the many, but for a few individuals, there's an elite who are not struggling and short of anything. So this is kind of fundamental inequality of a capitalist system, which is no longer producing the goods for most of us. Shortages are being used as well. I'm not saying that there isn't a real shortage. There possibly is real shortages, but shortages are being used as an excuse for those in power, those elites, to keep what they want and not give to the rest of us what we need. So the excuse that there's simply not enough to go around is a justification for maintaining a kind of power of the 1% and leaving the rest of us short.
So if you're starving hungry tonight, if your parents can't get their medicine and your brothers and sisters have to steal to eat, remember, it's all for the good of our world.
Reminder, this is the parking garage where Emma Child is meeting with her inner circle. Malik has asked that you confirm she really is in charge of Zero Day before we do anything. So try and hack the camera system to see if we can get a look at that meeting.
You cunt! Why is this deactivated? Hold it! Oh. Fuck! Wasn't this on a moment ago?
It's too much of a coincidence. He slips away and our case server gets hit. Richard Malik is behind this.
I've got wetwork assets on standby, Mrs. Child.
Malik is dead the moment he surfaces.
What do you mean, the moment he surfaces? Are you telling me we have nothing?
Yes, ma'am. For lack of a better word, he's vanished. Hasn't been at work, hasn't been at home, hasn't bought anything with a card.
Of course he hasn't. He's not a moron. He knows our tools. We can't rely on filament. We have to use our fucking eyes and ears.
He may have left London. Perhaps he's hiding out in the country.
This is why all these excuses smell like horse shit.
We do have a supporting theory, Mum. We think Malik's been in contact with DedSec. It could be they're hiding him.
He's treating London like enemy territory. He's made contact with the local insurgency and got them working with him. So, guess what we're gonna do? Reallocate all resources to the DedSec file. If we shake that tree long enough, Malik's bound to fall out. Do your fucking jobs. Get out there and kill some terrorists.
Bagley, get Malik.
He's not answering.
Ugh, whatever. I'm moving in.
Shit, you're right. Go. This might be our only chance.
Emma Child just opened a secure optic link to the Home Secretary. If you really want to clear your names for the bombings, this may be your chance to gather the evidence. Get close to the car and I can hack in.
Bagley are both operated and streamed from there too.
And don't forget about the self-driving cars too.
I always thought they were just running on their own.
No, CTOS is the big control system behind the cars. There was a point back in the earliest days of self...
I'd better hurry.
Emma Child has escaped.
Obviously. Thank you, Bellend.
While LiDAR will detect objects nearby, and while these cars still use some of this technology...
I have Malik for you.
I'm going underground. I can't risk direct contact anymore.
Hang on, did you not hear her? She's trying to kill you. What proof do you need?
I did hear her. She knows I'm working with you, which means she's closer than I thought. I'm sorry, but we're out of time. Goodbye.
Self-driving cars, I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention that
charming as always.
Fuck him. We know who's behind Zero Day now. We don't need him. We just have to find her.
As it happens, when I was getting intimate with the MI6 server, I came across a list of SIRS safe houses scattered throughout the city. There are quite a few, though.
Okay, Porters, there's bound to be a match.
Brilliant. Prioritize them by likelihood, Bags. Let's get this bitch.
It feeds back into its big information control system.
Oh, not you and... Bloomin' privacy again. You're a broken record.
Not as broken as our city's car.
It was revealed today that Whitehall has been colluding with aid agencies to enrich a select group of officials by siphoning public funds intended to help society's most vulnerable. Visit GBB for the complete story.
Oh my god, oh!
The rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello Resistors, this is The Bug, and on today's show, Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a pig? Did we actually need overlays anyway? What do they really do? If I put Optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first... it's a question that no one's really addressed.
If you're near an Emma Child's hideout, poke around to see if you can find a clue.
On it.
Hands up!
DedSec calling. You ready?
Just say the word.
Terribly sorry, everyone, but one of your teammates has been kidnapped.
What the hell? SARS has got to be behind this. That was way too clever for Albion acting on their own. The question's why.
Well, they're being tortured for information about Malik, of course. I thought that was obvious when we saw that meeting where Emma Child said, and I'm paraphrasing, kidnap someone and torture them for information about Malik.
Fuck. We have to find Malik. Bags, there's got to be some way to get him a signal.
Sure, I've marked a location for you. In his eagerness to leave in a huff, Malik failed to encrypt his last message. It was almost too easy to trace it back to his safe house. Get to it. Malik has a stick so far up his arse it controls his thoughts. By now he'll have noticed his error and moved, but there's no way he isn't monitoring that safe house computer. If we use it to send a message like, return our calls or we tell Child everything, I'm sure the stick will compel him to listen.
Worth a go?
Agree. Let's do it.
Please, not make. Courgette, ban Courgette. I could take you banning Courgette. I'm happy.
Feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not reassuring, isn't it? It's just having a extra aunt.
This is the aunt that gets drunk at Christmas and vomits in the kiddie pool, right?
Get that on. This is the Bug on the Buccaneer.
The Bug.
Let's move on now to sport. Well, the closest thing we have to sport now, riots. I mean, riots are my favourite sport now. Alice, they turn the Oval from a cricket ground into the immigration processing centres. And yeah, rioting is a great sport. It's fun for all the family. It's guaranteed action. It's pleasingly violent. I mean, I know the underdogs never win, but I mean that's like top level football in pick up. But it's still fun to root for them, isn't it? Go team, people of Britain. Oh, never mind, you've been crushed by the machinery of the state again. Still, good effort, lots of positives to take away from today's riot. We'll come back stronger next time. Our luck's going to turn, I can feel it. It's our season. It's our season.
You can't spell riot without right, and by right I mean right wing.
So, who do we turn to for help, support and assistance in desperate times like these? Well, artificial intelligence friend Bagley's rogue, estranged brother. The one that tells it as it really is, not as others pretend to be. Exclusive to this show, Bugley. Remember, life's worse.
Hello, Andy.
Bugley, tell me the path to true lasting happiness.
Andy, to find true lasting happiness, find a disused quarry, scream into it for half an hour, and then lock yourself in there.
Thanks, Bugley. You know the answer to everything.
Hey, Bugley, how many seashells did she sell by the seashore?
Alice, most of the seashore
Received.
is now uninhabitable.
Watching for suspect.
Seriously, no, hold on.
Hostile target, employing combat measures.
Suspect is carrying a weapon. We're moving in. Pursuing the target. Over.
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
Control, we're returning to HQ. Over.
It is something to cling to. Joining me on the front page, technology apparently is here to stay. There's no way around that now. I'd like to go back to the 18th century and see if we can have another crack at the industrial...
Malik's safe house is somewhere around here, but it will be well hidden. Maybe have a look for a slightly off-colour brick or an inconspicuous lever.
When possible, remain indoors. Do not loiter.
Stand down now!
emergency. Non-essential travel is discouraged. Keep your eyes open.
That lever does look a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
Hey, hey, hey! What are you up?